Well, good morning.
Hi.
Today we're out with the boy.
Yeah.
And what are we fishing for today? What are we gonna try and catch?
Sunfish is this one, and carp is this one.
So sunfish and carp are what we're chasing, and we're at a local pond. His favorite place to fish. So we've already put a little bit of bait out, and we've got one line out. So just the main line that we're going to be using for the two of us today. But we might get his little rod out to cast for some sunfish a little bit later.
Yep.
Now, it's a nice October morning. It's quite cool. And we haven't been down here for probably about 2 months. Settle down, silly. We haven't been here for about 2 months, so we don't know what the fish are doing right now.
Yep.
And, in typical fashion, getting the kids out and about, you always tend to forget something. And what did we forget today?
Fishing.
No, we remembered to go fishing. We forgot the tripod for the camera.
We forgot the tripod for the camera.
So we're going to do this the best we can, but the idea is to have a fun morning out with the little guy, do a little bit of fishing and enjoy some nature. We got lots of birds flying around, right?
Yeah.
And who knows, we might see some bunnies or some squirrels or something.
Oh, or sharks!
I don't think we're going to see sharks, but we are hoping that a carp will come along. So as I said, the line's out. I baited a spot a little bit further out where we're starting. And where did you put the corn? Where did you put the corn in the water? Right close. So I baited a far spot. He baited a margin spot with the baiting spoon. And actually, as soon as his corn hit the water where he was putting it in the margin right in front of us, he actually did spook a fish. So let's get at it, see what happens. Give him a thumbs up.
Dad! Dad! I want to be in it.
Is that how you're supposed to sit in that? You just making do? You comfortable?
Yes.
What do you think? I'll throw a spoon and then you throw a spoon? Right? Okay, here. Hold the spoon. Okay, hold it properly. This arm in closer. Bring this hand in closer. Let go. Okay. This one on the end. Okay. Okay. Fire. Good job.
Bump.
Hey.
I tried to bump their head.
See that. Okay, you gonna stand up and cast?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Don't tangle. Beautiful form, sir. Engage your reel. Go forward. There you go. Now, let's see if you can get a bite. We might have to move a little bit deeper. Oh, if you hit the button, engage the reel again. Engage the reel. Don't push the button, use the handle. Oh, dude, you're getting bites. Wait till he takes it again. If he takes that again, you get him. Okay? That was a good bite, eh? I think he's still there. Get him. Oh, okay.
I got out of the mouth.
Okay. How come Daddy's not getting any bites?
I'm getting bites.
You were getting bites. How come Daddy's not getting bites?
I don't know.
Oh, sir, that was a beautiful cast. Engage your reel. Good job. What? You stop kicking me.
I'm doing this.
Well, we've been at it for, maybe an hour or so. I haven't even finished my coffee yet. And little monster's playing. One of the important things about when you take a kid fishing, you can't always put them on a spot where they're always going to catch. And while that's ideal to keep them active and, really enjoying the fishing experience, there's more to it than that. One of the things that are very important with taking the little guys out fishing, the little ladies out fishing, is they need to learn patience as well. And you're not going to be able to do that by just making them sit there and watch the rod. Just let them play. Bring a couple toys. Let them keep active themselves. And eventually they'll wear themselves out and they'll settle down, and then they'll sit down and watch that rod and be patient waiting for that bite. But the important part is that they come to know that you're not going to get a bite every 2 seconds. Especially this time of year, being fall, the water's colder, the fish are a little bit more sluggish. We're getting bites, but they're shy bites and we're missing them. And they're about 15 to 20 minutes apart. So, let them run around and be silly and have a good time. Play with the leaves, inspect around, looking at bugs and whatnot. Just let him be a kid. Eventually he'll combine the fun times that he's having while he's playing by himself quietly, or in his case not so quietly, with the experience of, when you do get a fish, he's enjoying it. Did you just throw something in the water?
What?
That's okay, you're spooking your fish, not mine. So, yeah, important lesson when you take the kids out fishing. Make sure they get the chance to also be a kid.
I'm
or in his case, a nutball.
I want to get it through. Women. I got it! I got it!
What do you got? Lift them up. Oh, careful, careful. What do we got?
A fish.
What kind of fish? What kind of fish is it?
I don't know. It's a sunfish.
Okay, so you reel up your line and then get a hold of your fish. You gonna grab your fish? Do you remember how to grab them?
I like it.
Don't poke at them, just grab them. Do you remember how to hold them? Wait a minute, when did you get shy around fish? Put the rod down, grab your fish.
Ooh, I like what he's doing.
Grab the fish, we gotta take the hook out.
I can't get it
Okay.
because it's spinning.
Alright, do you want to try and take the hook out while I hold them? Just take it out careful. Remember, just twist it. Oh, we just had a bite.
We got our first fish.
Here, push the hook out. Push it.
I'm
Okay.
scared to do it
What?
because it's sharp.
How did you all of a sudden get scared today? Is it just today that you got scared?
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
It's escaped.
Hold them in your hands. Okay. No, we gotta let them go. Remember, we gotta let them go. Just gotta go back in the water. Just be careful.
We got our first fish.
No, nicely. Okay. And away he goes. Good job, buddy.
I got my first fish.
Well, it's not your first fish. It's the first one today. Oh. Oh, Zane. I don't know how they're not getting hooked, buddy. That was a serious bite. While the little guy is playing, I'm missing all the bites. So I thought I'll take a minute to go over the rig. Now, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but just a few pieces of corn on a hook. Raven octopus hook size, I want to say size 10. And then just a short lead of 6-pound test mono to kind of a makeshift bolt rig, like ultralight style. It's actually a snap swivel that my main line is tied to one end, my hook link is tied to the other, and then a little bell sinker clipped on. And it's done like that so that if I need to, I can change to a slightly heavier one, you know, if I find that I want to get it a little bit further. And then just a small split shot, almost the same size, on the main line to give me that little bit extra weight when I need it, or just to help pin it down a bit. Sometimes I move that split shot up to help pin the line down if I think they're really feeding heavily in that spot. So that's the rig. Normally it works, but there are those times when it doesn't matter what rig I use here, they just don't get hooked. So I think we're in and around 10 or 11 bites so far this morning, and not one hookup. So I'm gonna keep trying, see what happens. They've probably cleaned out most of the bait, which is why I'm getting these bites a little bit more often now. So I just want to get them aggressive and really digging for that bait to really take it, and that way I can hook them, and then if I get one, I'll put more bait out. What do you think, Zaner? Do you think we're gonna get a fish soon or what?
Good.
Good? You think we're gonna fish soon? Man, you're a ham.
No, I'm not a ham.
You're a ham. Every time I put the camera on, you get silly. Well, the carp line has finally produced. Figured out what all those hard takes were that were producing a missed fish. By MO. Bluegill.
Bluegill.
Bluegill. So, maybe the carp just aren't over on this side. We've been getting steady takes. You're okay? Okay. Steady takes, but I'm starting to think maybe it's the group of bluegill have potted up kind of in the middle, and maybe they're what's eating the corn.
Always fast.
Yeah. So what do you think? Should we move to the other side and try and get a carp over there?
No.
No?
Just go to the same store we are.
Store? We're not at a store. Do you think the carp are out in front of us still?
I think so.
Alright, so we're going to try and put it back here. We'll give it about a half an hour here. We've been here for quite a while. If we just can't get a carp over here, we're going to move to the other side where we've been seeing them rising close to shore around a bush. And we'll go bait up a spot and try them. And then it'll be time to pack it in. So we'll see what happens. But so far, 2 bluegill, 1 each.
Hi.
You are a ham.
Ham.
Well, just like 2 or 3 minutes after we just had that bluegill on the carp line, we set the rod down, got little guy a drink, he's devouring all my Gatorade, and the rod screamed off. And we set into it, and it was a carp. It was a good carp. It came off. It just kind of circled around out in the middle and then started to go way left, and as I tightened down a little bit more just to try and steer it back to us, we lost it.
Yep, we did.
Yep, it was a big one, eh? How big do you think it was?
A ginormous, like the same as that giant, enormous fish Digimon.
It wasn't you and your TV shows. You're a weirdo. Good fish, probably 6 or 7 pounds. So let's try for another one. Okay. You finally got a carp, buddy. Okay. Sit down. On your knees. Okay. Lift them up. Grab a hold of them. 4 hours, and he finally gets a carp. We've actually lost a couple, but finally got this little guy in. He's only maybe 4 or 5 pounds, not his biggest. Stop rubbing this line, buddy. Hold him up. Hold him up. Ah, yeah. Great job, buddy. Now you're covered in slime, aren't you?
Hey.
Okay.
Like Slimer always.
We're gonna get this fish back.
And this fish is
It's pretty much the end of our session. We're gonna do one lap around the pond just in case we can see some fish and jump at a stalking opportunity. But we finally got what we were after. We had a great time doing it, didn't we? Good team effort. He did a great job reeling in this big carp. And now our morning's done.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Cast. Okay, engage your reel. Oh, did you see that? You just spooked a great big carp in front of us. Watch your bobber. Reel up the slack. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Zane! We got a carp! Did you see that? What do we do?
I got one too! Oh, I got him off.
Zane!
Mine comes off.
Okay, can you reel your line in and then you can reel in this carp for me? Reel in your line, quick! I need you to fight this carp! Zane! Hurry up! We got a big fish and you gotta fight it! I can't do this one-handed. Okay, just put the rod down. Okay, let it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Now hold it up above the reel, remember? Yep. Right there. Hold it tight. Okay. Remember? Okay. Okay, so pull.
Yeah.
Okay, reel down. Reel up the line. And pull. Zane, I'm not even helping you right now. You're fighting it all by yourself. Okay, yep. Keep lifting.
Get the net! Get the net!
I'll get the net when you get them closer. Okay, keep reeling them in. Do you need help?
No.
No?
I got him. I'm catching him.
Okay, you keep holding the rod. Keep holding the rod. Now put it right there. Okay, now lift. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let the reel do the work. You fight. Dude, you're fighting this carp all by yourself. You keep fighting, I'll get the net. Zane, I think you got a catfish. You got a great big catfish.
Whoa.
Okay, keep reeling him. Lift him up. Oh! You got him. And you did it all by yourself. How did we get? Wait a minute. How did we catch a catfish?
That's it.
We were fishing for carp.
But it was a catfishy. Whoa.
Okay, buddy. Good job. Let's take a look at this fish. Okay, buddy. I'm not going to let you hold this one.
Why?
Because he's got really sharp spikes, but I think that's your first catfish.
I got a fatty catfish.
That's your first channel catfish. And look at it.
Catfish.
It's big, just like you.
It looks like my size.
Yeah.
He's trying to look at the camera.
Okay, you want me to put him back in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, buddy. We stayed long enough. We have to go now.
Bye.
Thanks for fishing with me.
Bye.
Bestest fishing buddy.
Ah, ah, woo.